Welcome into Good Morning KU. This is a beautiful Tuesday here, and I am Meredith Chappell. I am here with Stephanie, who we don't really see often on the camera because she's directing, but why did you decide to come on the show today?
I decided to get on here just because I'm not really comfortable with being in front of the camera. I don't do it much, so I thought it'd be something interesting and new just to be up front and try it. So, I don't know, get out of my comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah. So Stephanie and I were actually on a show last semester too.
Good Evening KU, if you guys watched it.
Yeah, Good Evening KU. It was really fun. And I actually thought she was 21, but I found out she was like 18.
I'm a freshman.
Yeah.
I'm not a senior yet.
So that was crazy.
Yeah. What made you think I was 21?
You just look old, I guess.
I don't know if what? That's not a compliment.
Just very mature. You knew what you're doing.
I'll take mature better than like old.
Like wise.
Y'all heard that? I'm wise.
Yeah,
Anywho, speaking of 21, someone's 20 tomorrow.
Yes, almost 21. That's my birthday tomorrow.
I know. What are you doing for your birthday tomorrow?
Just gonna eat some good food.
What kind of food?
Cake.
That's what's important.
I don't know. I haven't decided. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, I'm Mexican, and I always like spicy Mexican food, but that's just me.
Do you like any restaurants here?
I haven't tried many yet. I'm not from here, so I don't know much. I don't know. I haven't ventured out yet.
Yeah, I have to decide, but I don't know. I kind of like a Mexican restaurant. I kind of like La Tropicana. It's in North Lawrence. It's like really authentic.
Oh, I like authentic.
Yeah, and it's so good, but you have to pay for chips and salsa, so it's kind of sucky, but
I don't like that concept at all because I eat a lot of them when I go to restaurants.
Exactly. Well, I think it's worth it, but anyway, yeah.
Any good movies recently?
Well, we were talking about this earlier. I saw Captain Marvel. I thought it was good. Why? Okay, so I liked it and you didn't. Why did you not like it?
I'm not gonna give any spoilers out.
Oh,
but
well, yeah.
The beginning is really slow. I just felt like it took a long time for the story to actually develop, and I actually fell asleep during the movie. I woke up towards the exciting part of it. So I did watch the important part, but that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the build up to it was kind of, because it's kind of before, based before.
Right, everything before, basically Avengers and everything.
Yeah, so I feel like it was kind of good, and also, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of funny, so
Oh, I could agree. Comedy. I could agree that it was important to the Marvel universe for sure.
Yeah.
I agree it's funny. I don't know about that, but I agree it's an important Marvel movie to understand everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with that.
But
anyway. I know that you haven't watched Us yet.
Yeah, it looks spooky.
No.
It's not?
It's not. It's really suspenseful. There's 1 or 2 jump scares and that's it. There was no screaming in the movie theater. Everybody was more in shock than anything else. And the end will keep you literally breathless. When the movie was over, everybody was still in their seats just processing what just happened. I didn't leave until halfway through the credits just trying to process everything and realizing, okay, that just happened.
Oh, geez.
It's really good. It will mess with your mind, girl, I swear.
That sounds exciting, but wow, I might see it. But
you have to. I recommend it to everybody. Okay, shout out to that movie.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, you're amazing. Anywho, obviously the most important thing that happened this weekend was March Madness, and somebody brought their bracket with them.
Yes, I did. I brought my bracket. Unfortunately, it's not intact. Show it up to here. But you can't really see it, but Duke won in my bracket all the way to the national championship. And I had KU beating Auburn, but they didn't, so.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, it was really sad.
How did you feel about it?
It was just they kept, here, I'll keep it up. They just kept, scoring, and it was so sad. But, that's the point of the tournament, is upsets and, fun games, playing people you don't normally play. But, yeah.
You're doing pretty good so far, actually. It's not that bad. I've seen way worse.
Yeah, I've had a couple up in here that, aren't doing so well. I had K-State going to the Elite Eight. That was a bad choice right there.
Not trying to talk trash on them, but I'm kind of glad they didn't make it on there. Just saying.
Yeah.
Go KU.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
Why do you have Duke winning? I know that a lot of people have Duke, but what's your point of view? Why do you think they're going to take the whole thing, even though they almost lost? They won by 1 point.
Yeah, that was very stressful.
I was kind of hoping they'd lose. I was watching it really sweating almost and wanting them to win, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like I always just put Duke in. I always have them winning. I just feel like
every year.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't really care. I just think that they're gonna win.
They always have like the highest chance of making it there.
Yes, in my psychic mind, yes.
So for the upcoming games, let's see your bracket real quick.
Oh, gotta open it back up.
For the next games, what are your predictions?
So I guess, let's see. This one doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that side's kind of everywhere.
Yeah. Some of the big ones, I have North Carolina. Wait, I have North Carolina, Duke winning. Some other teams winning. Mm-hmm. Gonzaga winning.
Oh, why do you have, no, you have Gonzaga losing.
Well, yeah, in the final. In the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
But I have them beating, what is this team? Florida State.
Yeah. Why do you think they're going to win?
I don't know. They're ranked #1.
Fair. So, oh, yeah, fair. That's a good point.
Yeah, so.
Did you do a lot of research going to your bracket, or did you just put it in?
I just randomly do it.
Yeah.
So
I wish we could have gone, but
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, I think that's pretty much it for today. It was pretty exciting being up here for like the first time hosting. I really enjoyed it, but stay tuned for more from Good Morning KU.
Shop local in the heart of the city, you support the people that make our community thrive. The money you spend here stays here, in this place we call our home. Lawrence, Kansas, where there's good old-fashioned hometown pride. Eat local, drink local, shop local.
We don't have a special guest today, but we do have a wrap-up for KU basketball in the NCAA basketball tournament. Tyler Jones was one of 11 students in Salt Lake City to cover the Jayhawks. Let's take a look.
KU falls to Auburn 89-75 in a game that resembled their season of sorts. Hello, everybody. Tyler Jones here in Salt Lake City to recap this one. Auburn got off to a hot start to this game, shooting 56% from the field in the first half, including 9 three-point attempts. Bryce Brown was on fire to open up this game, going 4 for 4 from three-point range, and the Jayhawks could not keep up. At the halftime break, KU trailed 51-25. You move ahead to the second half, and KU really started getting the shots to fall as they opened up the half, going 7 of 7 from the field, but that was not enough. Auburn kept pace very well with KU in that second half. They led by as much as 27 points with 12:28 to go, which was Auburn's largest lead of the night. KU ultimately falls 89-75 despite outscoring Auburn 50-38 in the second half. Dedrick Lawson had a very good game, 25 points and 10 rebounds, but per usual this season, he didn't get much help. 15 points from Quentin Grimes, 13 from Devon Dotson, who was playing with a bum ankle and still managed to go out there and put together a valiant effort, and 11 points from David McCormick. But they weren't able to step up on the defensive end. Auburn was able to run up and down the floor, get all the three-point attempts that they wanted. Auburn, 13 of 30 from three-point range, 32 of 61 from field goal range. Bryce Brown finishes with 25 points, Jared Harper with 18, and McLemore finished with 11 in the win for Auburn, and they end the night shooting 53% from the field, and they're on to the Sweet 16. KU, they get to go to Kansas City to watch the tournament from home as their season ends for the first time since 2015 in the second round of the NCAA tournament. For the final time this season, I'm Tyler Jones. KU falls to Auburn 89-75, signing off.
Welcome back, I'm Yuqing.
And I'm Jiaqi. This is your Tuesday Good Morning KU News Update. President Trump went nearly 2 days without twittering this weekend, one of the longest stretches during his time in the White House. Trump did not comment on the Mueller report but simply said good morning, followed by his token phrase, "Make America Great Again." Later in the day, however, Trump said he was glad the investigation is over. The report says that there was no collusion with Russia.
It was just announced there was no collusion with Russia, the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. There was no collusion with Russia. There was no obstruction and none whatsoever. And it was a complete and total exoneration. It's a shame that our country had to go through this.
The American Heart Association released a report that targets state Walmarts. The report encourages policies that would reduce the use of sodas and energy drinks by children. This policy statement is the first time that AHA has suggested taxes on sodas and energy drinks. The AHA also said that a higher price on these items should lead to a decrease in sales.
The youth stressed as utility workers have been preying on all citizens in Chicago. Police said the suspects have been wearing green vests, convincing people that there are utility workers to get into their homes. Similar cases have happened in North Chicago in the last 2 weeks.
In Lawrence, the Mexican chain restaurant on the border has closed its long location at 31st and Iowa. As of yesterday, the big sign had already been removed. Further plans for the location remain unknown.
The men's basketball season officially came to an end on Saturday night in Salt Lake City. A quick start by the Auburn Tigers was simply too much for the young Jayhawks to overcome. Auburn led by 26 points at halftime before eventually winning 89-75. KU ends its season with a record of 26-10.
The baseball team lost 3 close games to open up Big 12 championship play. Oklahoma knocked off the Jayhawks by scores of 5-1, 4-3, and 10-5 this weekend in Norman. KU is now 13-10 overall and will travel to Missouri State on Wednesday before a 3-game homestand against Baylor this weekend.
And that will wrap it up for today's show. After the break, Adrian will be here with the weather.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
And welcome back to Good Morning KU. I'm Adrian Campa here with your weather forecast, but before we get into the forecast, we're going to take a look at things outside with Nick. Hi Nick, where are you at?
Hey Adrian, how you doing, man? Right now I'm on Jayhawk Boulevard. As you can see, there's like a festival going on outside this very moment. We got the Rock Chalk Jewhawk tent celebrating all the Jewish peoples here on campus. And then McLean's Market's having some kind of basketball tournament where you can shoot and win free prizes. I played basketball. I got a Capri Sun.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's a beautiful day out.
Wow, I'm glad to hear. It looks like there's a lot of people walking around. So what type of things are people wearing? Is it more like spring-like clothing, or is there still some winter clothing on?
Well, as you can see, Armand just walked by, and he's wearing some shorts, and we got shorts coming out. We got shorts. T-shirts are making a comeback for sure, but right now people are still in the jacket mode of spring, but eventually they'll want to get those forearms tan, so they'll take off the jackets and start celebrating the sun.
I like that. Thank you. And we're going to take things back inside to the studio, so we'll see you back in here in a couple minutes, Nick. And we're going to now move on to weather. With our current weather right now, we have a temperature of 56 degrees. It is partly cloudy with winds out at from south-southeast at 7 miles per hour. And looking into this evening from 6 to 9 p.m., temperatures should fall from the 60s back into the lower 50s, and our winds should remain to where they are around right now, around 8 miles per hour at 9 p.m., and the clouds should start to break up, and we'll have a pretty clear night overnight. But looking into tomorrow, we're going to have some rain building back in, and it's going to be mostly cloudy early with some showers and a couple thunderstorms possible in the afternoon. And besides the rain chances, the main thing will be the winds. We have a chance for winds being 20 to 30 miles per hour and some gusts from 30 to 40 plus miles per hour. And there is a 40% chance of these evening thunderstorms tomorrow. So if you have any outdoor activities or anything tomorrow, you may want to have an umbrella handy. Now, for our baseball forecast for Thursday for the KC Royals game, around 12 p.m. we will have thunderstorms possible, 64-degree temperature, and for first pitch, again, we're going to have thunderstorms possible and looking pretty likely with temperatures around 66. So if you're heading out to the game or you know somebody that's heading out to the game, you'll definitely want to have an umbrella or a rain poncho handy because thunderstorms are looking very likely tomorrow. Now for extended forecast, as I said, Wednesday, the rain will start to build in, especially in the evening. But Thursday's the main day where we have the highest chance for precipitation of 90 degrees. We could have some thunderstorms and even a couple strong thunderstorms possible. Now the main threats with those would be small hail and maybe some gusty wind. So that's something you'll want to keep an eye out if you're heading out anywhere on Thursday, maybe to the game. And for Friday, again, 90% chance of thunderstorms and a high of 60. And we should see a cold front start to come in. So with that cold front for the weekend, it'll knock down temperatures into the 40s and low 50s. But we should rebound a little bit and have a temperature of 59 for Monday. But that is all we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.